Okay, so try number 3. So, this post was kind of confusing at first, because it's like, the dude in the picture of is definitely a chomo, but apparently, he's not the one who made the post. The post is, talking about him and other people. Now, of course, with all the angry comments, there's the people that are gonna, like, want people to not talk about the issue because they don't give a crap or they just want to ignore it. So still, people will claim that they're just enablers, they're abusers themselves. And then, of course, there's the abusers that are going to want to shut people up or just tell them that they're quote-unquote mentally ill for talking about a very well-known issue. Because that's what people do when they don't want you to talk about abuse. They just say you're retarded and crazy for pointing out the known fact that a lot of people, especially from America and Europe, they go to places where the age of consent is 12 to get with 12-year-olds pretty much. And it's kind of interesting because at the end of the day, like, nobody really cares and nobody gets charged for any of these things, and youth have no rights, and people don't even like kids, so nothing really happens when you do it in America either. But they go to these places where the age of consent is 12, so, like, just in case the parent did want to, like, do something, it could be harder. Because generally, worldwide, the age of consent is 14 to 16, but as I always talk about, that doesn't even mean what people think it does. It's more so really put in place to charge kids for getting with each other and also to charge kids for their own abuse. But a lot of people either don't know about that part or they just don't care. So it doesn't really mean what people think it does. But either way, this really stuck out to me because it's a big issue, and I know people and have known people that have been hurt or being groomed off into the sunset by these types of people who they go to these different countries to get with kids. Like, there's a lot of guys from America and Europe specifically that literally get dual citizenships and residencies in multiple different countries and visas and all that stuff just to go to all the different places where they can get with, like, 12-year-olds and stuff like that. So that's that. The Sean name part, which I'm pretty sure it's Sean, that's really interesting because for some years on end now, it seems like Chomo's names are often Sean spelled like scene, which is very, like, weird to me, to be honest. But anywho, so I kind of got sidetracked. But what else did I have to say about that? Because, like, I think about the Sean alive who Kirk Patrick dude, who he passed. Nobody really knows if he OD'd or if he, like, took himself out, but I guess either way, that's kind of the same thing. He comes to my mind. Of course, the Diddy guy. In fact, back when I was, how old was I? I don't even know, but back in 2022, when I first, how do I even put this, encountered and heard about the Sean dude, the first thing that came to my mind was, the Diddy guy. Since, I've always been into, like, youth rights and anti-abuse stuff, so I've always known a lot about the industry stuff and all the different stuff that goes on there. And that's just really interesting. And I don't know what else to say about that. It's like, why are their names always Sean spelled like scene? Or they have, like, these interesting nicknames like Sleaze and Catfish and what did that dude tell me his name was? Oh yeah, so there was this, I forgot about this, I wasn't even going to talk about this. So there was this, like, whole situation, like, middle to end of last year, with this guy who kept claiming that his name was 420 Stucky, and he kept claiming his name was Stucky, and it's like, I know for a fact your name isn't Stucky. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say about that.